Hi folks, I'm Adrian Lobley. Now in the last video we set you puzzle number 1 and we had the table here. Now this was actually a table from the 1986 World Cup. Some of you may well have recognised that. At the bottom I've put the results here so you can compare the results with how you went on when you had a go at it. What I'll do is go through the workings to show you how we got these results, and then after that I'll give you puzzle number 2 for you to go away and have a crack on. So the way of working these puzzles is to look at all the different combinations from the 3 matches for each team. So last time we looked at England's results and it was quite straightforward. They just had 3-0, 0-0 and 0-1. We knew their results. And actually when you look at Poland, exactly the same situation. We could work out exactly their results. They won 1, drew 1, lost 1, scored 1, conceded 3. So we knew that was their set of results. Now Morocco's, they had 2 possible combinations that it could have been. So they could have 2-0, 0-0, 1-all, or 3-1, 0-0, 0-0. And then Portugal actually had 4 different combinations. So really it's a case of working through these and eliminating the sets of results that we know we can get rid of, because possibly 1 or 2 are impossible for those to occur. So first of all, let's look at the Morocco results. Now we can see here there's a 1-all. Now if we scan through all the others, we can see other draws like 0-0. But there's no other 1-alls, so we know that that can't have happened. So that means that whole set can't have happened, so we can then cross through those. So we now know Morocco's results are 3-1, 0-0, 0-0. Now if you look at 3-1, there has to be a reverse fixture of that, because we know it's happened. So when we look through all of these, we can see it 1-3 there. So what that means is, for Portugal's results, these must have occurred. There are no other 1-3s, so none of these can have occurred. So we can really cross through all of those sets of results, and it leaves us with just these. So we now know, we can also see here that we've got a 3-0. And we know there is one other match here, which is 0-3, because that one's now been eliminated. So that means England beat Poland 3-0. Which is quite a famous result, until we get into that one in there. We can also tell from the 0-0s here that Morocco drew 0-0 with England, and also because Morocco drew 2 of them, they drew 0-0 against Poland as well. So we can put in both the Morocco-England and Morocco-Poland results. So we've got 3 there. So we've got the 3-0 there. Now we've also got the 3-1 that we covered earlier. So you'll recall that was 3-1 and 1-3. So we knew that Morocco-Portugal results. That's the 3rd one there. So we've got 4 of our 6 results already. And we can cross out these as we go. So we know 3-0's gone. We know 0-3 has 3-1 and 1-3. We know all of these draws have gone. So we can cross all those out. Very much narrowing down now. And we're looking at 4 results left. So we've got England losing 1-0. Poland winning 1-0. Portugal 1-0 and 0-1. So we know that for Portugal to lose 1-0, well, England didn't win 1-0 in that, so it had to be against Poland. So we know it was Poland 1, Portugal 0. So we can put Poland 1, Portugal 0 in, and we can cross that out. So Poland 1, Portugal 0, and that leaves us with just one result. So Portugal must have beaten England by 1-0. So we can write that as well. So this is the one that we're setting. And we've got a group of, again, 4 teams. They've each played each other once, and then obviously you can see the numbers of 1 drawn, lost, 4 and against. So I'll leave that puzzle with you, and on the next video, as usual, we will go back through the workings and I will give you the results. So yeah, good luck, enjoy.